ladies and gentlemen, my name is cpMetis, also known as Rob, and today I'm going to attempt to record the start of a single-player hardcore. I've attempted to record before, but I've never quite been successful. So, for the name of this, I guess just hardcore. Totally original. And nothing there. Create new world. I'm thinking I might be able to get decent FPS for once. Gotta go through the loading process. Give it a second. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the music all the way off and the music down just a little bit more. That way I don't get completely drowned out. And give it a little bit more time to generate. So the thing is that I kind of wanted to talk about. Whoop, that's a bit of lag. Can't really improve it any. It's probably just because it's still generating. Jump down a tree. I wanted to talk about while recording this just what exactly has happened, because originally my channel, I was supposed to start recording and also streaming to my Twitch channel, which goes by the same name. I was supposed to start doing that around February, and now it's late June, and I haven't even started. The reason why is because near the end of May, it was actually the day I was comparing prices. Finally, the day I was going to order the parts to build my new computer, and then we had a house fire. So, for that reason, I've been delayed a lot with being able to do anything. And because of the fire, all the money I had saved up to buy the computer, it was $2,500 at that point, because I've been saving for so long. And all that money's gone. Just gone. So, I apologize if that car was getting through the mic. So, right now I'm restricted to just using a 4-year-old laptop of my dad's. Because my desktop that I had before, I can't really use it anymore. The fire got to it. Thankfully, everybody got out of the house. I managed to rescue what I could. Thankfully, though, the entire house didn't burn down. It was mainly smoke damage. But my sister's room, which was directly adjacent to mine, was completely incinerated. My own room, most of the electronics have been heavily damaged by heat and smoke. My TV and my Xbox, I don't even think they're going to last much longer. We didn't give them to the fire reclamation people just because I needed something to be doing, and we hadn't got this laptop working at that point. So, whether or not they give out is going to be a mystery for quite some time. Trying to see if I can find some open cave. So, as you can tell by my FPS right now, it's only a little bit below 10, and that's the best we can really do with it while recording or streaming. When not recording or streaming, I can get up to around 30 most of the time, though it's unreliable at best. As you can see, my video settings: fast, no smooth lighting, particles minimal, that kind of thing. So, I'm hoping that maybe more of the single player type of stuff I can do, and I can record this and stream it and such. it won't be the best quality, but at least it's something for me to be doing. Meanwhile, the stuff that I'm doing multiplayer, you can find most of that on Kelly's Cranium YouTube channel, and possibly as well Flokenz. We intend on soon doing some sort of adventure map together. We were thinking maybe Dropper. I won't be able to record it just because my frames won't really be good enough. That's a lot of Enderman. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this coal. I don't know if this is where we're going to set up or something, but yeah. You can tell, even when I'm just in my inventory, my frames are really low. Anything competitive I would never be able to do with, well, at least not while recording. Does it usually take that long to break the crafting table? Yeah. So, that's that covered. The adventure map, the videos for that should probably come out sometime next week, or possibly even 2 weeks from now. I'm not sure what their upload schedules are like, but be looking out for the rest of next week on Kelly's Cranium YouTube channel. We played a UHC, and me and her were on the same team, and pretty comical, most of it. I could imagine the difference between what I was singing and what she was singing. Those Endermen do not make me feel comfortable. Well, at the same time, along with the fire taking most of the money for the computer, it also took all the money that I was saving up for buying fraps and buying a decent editing software. So right now I am recording with Open Broadcaster, which is not preferable. Looking over it at it right now, I have a small TV set up as a temporary second monitor. I haven't dropped any frames yet, which is good, but the frames per second is only around 20 or so. I have no clue when this will finally go up, because I haven't attempted to upload with the current internet situation. We are in temporary housing, so all we have out here is just a temporary internet solution, which is AT&T DSL. Especially for some reason, this house has really bad service. It drops out very often. Better recently, but like it's not something that I can rely on. And the upload speed seems to be really bad. As I noticed when I was streaming, I was dropping a lot of frames. The stream was laggy even when I wasn't dropping frames. So the upload speed is very low. I don't know how long it'll take me to get this video up. Hopefully my microphone isn't too quiet. The last video I put up, I had heard that my microphone had been very quiet. If that is the case with this, as you noticed, I have the sounds turned on. I'm hoping that if my microphone is very quiet, I can just take this and just raise up the audio for everything. Let's try and get down here into this cave. There's one big issue I can see with these frame rates, especially in this hardcore, in that I don't really have the ability to fight mobs at all. Just the sheer amount of flag itself makes it so that it's like I start swinging and then I get 5 seconds of no frames, and then suddenly I have a death screen. Again, this is a 4-year-old laptop that was pretty junk at the time, so it doesn't have very much power at all. On the other side, we've talked about doing a UHC sometime this weekend. This one will be a lot better set up than the one that has been recorded. Recently, I've started taking some of my action time, and I've been making maps for us to use for UHC. And by making, I mean, just like if you've seen Seth Flokenz tutorial video, it's just teleporting around and pre-generating chunks. Because the UHC we played before, I believe the second UHC that Kelly recorded, the first one I wasn't a part of, the second one that she recorded was very, very laggy, as well as the one before that, I suppose, but the second one even more. And that was because we had finally gotten the spread players work properly and spread us out enough. Because in the past we had only been 50 blocks away from each other at the start. And once we figured that out, what ended up happening is that we were getting a lot of server lag. It was mainly due to the server and the clients having to all generate the terrain. Which, going back to Minecraft, that's some of the problems that they had with their UHCs before they started pre-generating. So, the last UHC was one that had been pre-generated, and it worked out surprisingly well. I was expecting it to go a lot worse. I apologize, I had to pause or mute my microphone rather. I had to cough. It's late spring, early summer, so of course the hay fever starts coming into play. Of course, I live in the middle of, that Nowheresville, Ohio type of thing, so surrounded by cornfields, and I have severe allergies. I hope that once we are able to return to the house, because they do have to, the insurance company will have to pay to replace all the things that were lost. What I heard is that we can take the money for some things, for instance, my desktop. We can take the money that would be used to replace that, and instead put it towards a newer version or whatever of it. I do not want to fight a skeleton right now. Here's the escape route. We can get past the Enderman. Come on. It's turning to nighttime, so of course my friends are tanking. Get some iron smelting, maybe get some armor. Let's try and block that off. There we go. Okay, well,